Hello and welcome back to The Age podcast, where we mix a bit of life, leadership and a touch of football and maybe a touch of mud, all in the name of becoming better versions of ourselves. I'm Chris, your host, and today we're talking about something simple, but I think it's very powerful, and it's called timekeeping. Now, before you switch off thinking, oh great, another lecture about being on time. Generally, stick with me. I want to expand on my previous episode where I talked about prioritizing my time personally. This one's got laughter, football, burpees. If you don't know what they are, go and Google them. They're brilliant. And a very, very British Army twist. So picture this. A couple of weeks ago, I was at a business event and I'm chatting to a lady. And she casually says, whilst we're talking about how early we were for the event that day, oh, I don't care. I don't really care about being late. People just have to wait for me. Now, I didn't say it out loud, but inside my head, I am screaming. What do you mean you don't care? Because I get anxious if I'm even 1 minute behind. I'm the sort of person who will turn up 20 minutes early just to double check that I'm not 10 minutes late. She laughed at me and I said, no, honestly, I can't do it. I cannot be late. I said my stomach goes into twisting mode. It goes all tight. I start sweating sometimes. And I'm refreshing Google Maps like I'm tracking Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. But here's the thing. That conversation stuck with me. Is it normal to be early for things? Fast forward to a Saturday morning. It's grassroots football. I coach a few teams in the Eccleshall Eagles Lionesses. One are the Lionesses and one are the Vixens. And also I coach a Stafford Falcons team. They're all my absolute heroes, every single one of them. And I'm there bright and early. Cones are laid out, goals are laid out, bibs ready. The ball bag that somehow weighs more and more every week is there ready for the girls to arrive. I'm about 20 minutes early, as usual. I've already had a coffee, and I'm stood there thinking, why do I do this? It's simple. Because those kids deserve the best version of me at that time. Not the half-awake version, not the stressed-out version, not the rushing around version. The ready, the calm, prepared version. And because if I didn't set the example on that pitch, who will? If I rock up 5 minutes late to an organised event, I guarantee you that half the parents will think, oh, it's fine, Chris, or the coach is late, we can be late too. But because I'm there early, people, I believe, subconsciously think, right, Chris is going to be there and set up. We better get moving. We better get into the car and get to the football pitch. And funnily enough, most of them do. See, this being early habit didn't start with me on the football pitch. It started a long time ago in the British Army, believe it or not. We used to have a saying that was drilled into us, and if you've served in the forces, no matter which force you're part of, you'll know this one. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, someone could die. Now that's not just a catchy phrase for people in the military. It's literal. When you're on operations, timing isn't a suggestion. It's an order and it's survival. You can't exactly just say, oh, sorry, lads, I hit traffic down the highway when you're meant to be laying down covering fire or you're extracting a team from an emergency. Everything runs like clockwork, synchronized, disciplined, and precise. Because every second counts, literally. And once that's been part of your DNA, it never leaves you. I can't let it go. It won't go. So yeah, I know no one's going to die if someone's late for grassroots footy. But that discipline, that's part of me. It's part of CWCEdge.com. And honestly, it's something I'm proud of. I'm proud to pass on to the next generation. Even if they are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, It happens. Now, I do have a bit of fun with it. Parents know that I support if you're late. I've got one punishment, and it's burpees. Yeah, burpees. But I'll be honest, not many of the parents actually do them. I say, right, 5 burpees for every parent that's 5 minutes late, and suddenly everyone's fumbling for the excuses. Oh, coach, it was the traffic, or the sat-nav took me a different way because there was a roadworks, or the dog ate my car keys. And the best one I ever heard was, Chris, I was actually early, but then we realised that we forgot the football boots, so technically I was late, but also kind of early. Nice try. Still get the burpees done. But it's all good fun. And that's the point of the footy. We laugh, we learn, and we grow together. Because being on time isn't just about clocks, it's about respect. Respect for the kids that I'm coaching. Respect for the parents of those kids who's got up in their mornings to bring them to the coaching session. Respect for the effort everyone puts in to make these sessions happen. We're all volunteers. Now, parents, let's have a quick chat. I know mornings are chaos, more than anyone. 3 children and a Labrador, remember. You've got one child brushing their teeth, the other one's brushing the dog in the kitchen. The wife wants you to hoover up the hairs, and someone's crying because the toast isn't cut in perfect triangles, whatever it may be. But here's the secret. Good timekeeping, it generally makes life easier. If you know you've got football at 9 o'clock, don't set your alarm for 8:30. You're not a magician. Waking up earlier. Pack the kit like I do the night before. Check you've got enough petrol to get there, so you don't have to stop at the petrol station. Check the weather. Check where the football field is if it's a match day. Because sometimes, let's be honest, those match days can change throughout the week. You can save yourself stress, you can save yourself shouting, angst, and the car park sprint of shame. All by just giving you that little bit more time. It's not about perfection. I believe it's about preparation. And when you show your kids that being organised and being punctual, that it actually matters and pin it to something, you're teaching them something way beyond football. You're teaching them self-respect, discipline, and accountability. So circling back to that lady who didn't really care about being late, I absolutely get it. Some people don't see that it's a big deal, but for me, it's part of who I am, it's part of my DNA. It's a small reflection of a bigger mindset. Show up early, be ready, and be your best, whether it's for a meeting, a project, or coaching the incredible Eccleshall Eagles Lionesses, the Vixens, and the Stafford Falcons. I'll always turn up early. Because being on time isn't about the clock. It's about a commitment you made. So next time you've got somewhere to be, try leaving 10 minutes earlier. Make a brew when you get there. Stop off for a Costa on the way there. Or Starbucks. Enjoy the calm. And just think, that small bit of effort might just change the tone of your whole day. I know it does for mine. Oh, and parents, remember, if you are late, burpees are waiting. Thank you so much for this listening to this short podcast and The Age, where we try to mix a little bit of humour, a bit of discipline, and some grassroots passion, all aimed at helping you become the best version of yourself. If you enjoyed this one, share it with another parent, share it with another coach or a team. Let's spread a bit of positivity, a bit of discipline, and maybe even some early arrivals. Until next time, keep showing up, keep leading by example, and always stay early. Keep your age.